Stop storing parsley in the refrigerator. Keep parsley fresh for a year. The secret of an old farmer. Hello, it's great to see you again on the Clever Tricks channel. I don't know if you're like me, but whenever I eat my favorite fried egg, I usually have it with parsley and tomatoes. But every time I wanted to eat some, I'd open the refrigerator to get some parsley and find the whole bunch wilted, soggy, and starting to smell. Just a few spoiled sprigs, but that's actually wasted money, lost time, and sometimes even a loss of inspiration for cooking. Luckily, an old farmer showed me a very simple but effective way to keep parsley fresh. Today, I'm going to share some tips to keep your parsley fresh and vibrant all year round. No fancy refrigerator, no chemicals, just a few readily available kitchen ingredients. Since I started using these tips, I've never had to throw away a bunch of parsley again. I have created subtitles in multiple languages. Please select your preferred language. Comment below and let me know which country you are watching from. It's amazing that we can connect from all around the world. Before storing parsley after buying it, pick out any yellowed or damaged leaves and cut off any spoiled stems. Be gentle, as this step affects how long the parsley will keep. If you leave any spoiled leaves in, they will rot and spread to the rest. What a waste, right? Pour water into a large basin. Add a pinch of salt and a spoonful of baking soda. Stir until dissolved. Next, soak all the parsley in this solution. Soak for about 10 minutes. Baking soda is alkaline, helping to remove pesticide residue, while salt has antibacterial properties. These two ingredients combined effectively clean parsley, removing dirt and insect eggs. Paris is rich in vitamins and minerals, so washing it properly will help it stay fresh longer. After 10 minutes, rinse the vegetables with clean water. Handle vegetables gently as they bruise easily. Rinse them under running water 2 to 3 times to ensure they are completely clean. After washing, let the parsley drain. The drier it is, the longer it will last. If it's still damp, gently pat it dry with a paper towel. At this point, the parsley is clean and dry. You can chop and use parsley straight away in your favorite dishes, but wait, let's look at a few other preservation methods, especially the last one, which will ensure you never have to worry about parsley spoiling again. Let's get started. Method 1. Preserving parsley in water. Have you ever thought about preserving parsley in water? It's actually very simple. First, trim the ends of the stems as you would when cutting flowers. This helps the vegetables absorb water better. Next, take a glass or small jar and pour in some cold water. Place the glass of water on top of a large glass jar lid. Put the vegetable roots into a glass of water. Place the glass jar upside down over the entire bunch of vegetables. Where are you from? It's such a joy that we're connecting from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for your support. Finally, screw the cap back on tightly. That's it. Do the same with the remaining bunch of parsley. Parsley will stay fresh for 2 to 4 weeks, depending on its quality at the time of purchase. So what are the benefits of this method? The parsley stems continuously absorb water from the cup, thus remaining moist, fresh, and retaining their natural nutrients. To keep them fresh, change the water in the jar every 2 to 3 days or when the water becomes cloudy. The jar can be placed at room temperature or in the refrigerator. It protects the vegetables from dry air and unpleasant odors, helping them stay fresh for up to 2 weeks. When needed, just take what you need. The rest will remain fresh. Convenient, right? If you don't have a large jar like that, don't worry. There's still another very effective way. Just prepare a small cup or jar. Pour some water into the bottom. Place the parsley stems in. Pull the zip bag over the mouth of the cup. And tie them tightly with rubber bands to retain moisture, helping the vegetables stay fresh longer. This method is quite simple. It's best to store them in the refrigerator. When packaged this way, the vegetables will stay fresh longer. It's like a mini greenhouse. This method helps prevent vegetables from drying out and wilting, keeping them fresh for longer. If you have a refrigerator, you can put the cup in it to keep it cool. Otherwise, leaving it in a well-ventilated area in the kitchen will also work. Method 2. Wrap parsley in kitchen paper towels. Lay a kitchen paper towel flat on the table. If you have a lot of vegetables, you can fold it in half or use 2 to 3 sheets stacked on top of each other. Place the parsley on a paper towel and gently roll it up. Make sure both the leaves and the stems are wrapped, but not too tightly. Place the rolled vegetables in a Ziploc bag or plastic container and loosely close the lid. Do not seal it completely to avoid air trapping. Store in the refrigerator's vegetable drawer. Vegetables will stay fresh longer thanks to the paper towels retaining just the right amount of moisture while absorbing excess moisture. Tip: you can shock cilantro with ice water before storing it, or if your cilantro is wilting, you can also use this method to revive it. First, prepare a bowl of ice water and soak the parsley in it for about 5 minutes. Cold water helps to dry the leaf surface, stimulating the vegetable cells to close, helping the vegetables retain their deep green color and wilt more slowly. Afterward, remove the vegetables, let them drain completely on a dry paper towel, and store them however you like. The first time I tried it, the parsley stayed fresh much longer. The leaves were a deep green, and it looked incredibly appealing. But remember one thing: make sure it's completely dry before storing, otherwise it will easily get soggy. I find this method extremely convenient and easy to do. Almost every household can apply it. Cilantro stays fresh for about a month. The leaves are crisp, retain their natural green color, and the aroma is still distinct. Method 3. Preserving parsley with baking soda. It may sound strange, but this is a great trick that many housewives in America use to keep herbs fresh for longer. Simply add 1 teaspoon of baking soda to your parsley container. Just put a small spoonful in the corner of the parsley container. Place a paper towel between the baking soda and the parsley. Avoid direct contact between the parsley and the baking soda. Seal the container tightly and place it in the vegetable drawer. You can check it every 3 to 4 days. It's such a joy that we're connecting from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for your support. I was quite skeptical at first, but the results truly surprised me. The vegetables were still as fresh as when they were picked, retaining their aroma, and the stems remained firm and green. A strange but really effective trick. Method 4. Preservation using Ziploc bags. Use a sharp knife to chop the cilantro into short, bite-sized pieces. Prepare a few small Ziploc bags. Here I used 3 bags. Place the chopped cilantro into individual bags, about the amount needed for one cooking session. To prevent vegetables from sticking together when freezing, spread them evenly in the bag before placing them in the freezer. Gently squeeze out the air and then seal the bag tightly. If using within 5 to 7 days, store the Ziploc bag in the refrigerator. If you want to store them for longer, you can lightly freeze them. The vegetables will retain their flavor, and when you take them out, you can just put them straight into the pot without thawing. I absolutely love this tip because it's both clean and convenient, perfect for anyone who cooks quickly. Cilantro stays fresh in the refrigerator for about a week, and if stored in the freezer, it can last up to 2 months while retaining about 80% of its aroma. Each time you cook, just open the bag and sprinkle a little on the dish. Quick, easy, and no worries about the cilantro spoiling. Method 5. Preservation in glass jars. Use a sharp knife to cut the vegetables into short pieces 1 to 1.5 centimeters long. You can mix the leaves and stems together or separate them to use in each dish. Prepare the glass jar. Gently place the chopped parsley into the jar without packing it tightly, allowing the parsley to breathe. Close the lid tightly. Place the jar of vegetables in the refrigerator's crisper drawer, avoiding overly cold areas or the refrigerator door. I really like this tip because the glass jar retains the moisture and natural aroma of cilantro extremely well, and it doesn't absorb odors like plastic bags. The cilantro stays fresh longer, and it looks fresh and lovely every time I open the fridge. If stored properly, cilantro in a glass jar can be kept fresh for 10 to 12 days. This tip for preserving fresh parsley is very practical and easy to apply at home. Don't throw it away. That's a waste. This method will also help you save a lot of money on buying vegetables. If you find this video helpful, remember to like, turn on notifications, and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for your support. Goodbye and see you in the next videos.